Number 1. Lee Hwa-young. I bet the thought that some idols don't truly love their fans and just treat them as cash cows has at least once crossed your mind. Of course, while this way of thinking doesn't apply to every star, and there are probably some that genuinely appreciate their fans, sadly, it's 100% true in the case of Boy24's Lee Hwa-young. And hell yes, there was hard evidence for what he's done. Back in 2017, when he was still a little rookie, Lee Hwa-young had literally stirred the whole internet up with a scandal that has never happened in K-pop history, blatantly humiliating and disgracing his fans with his girlfriend. The whole beef started after the girl got into an unsolvable fight with Hwa-young. And guess what? She went on the internet and exposed him with this recording. Roughly translated, his ranting went like this. I love being called oppa, but not from those fans. I f***ing hate them. Damn it, the high touch event is even more irritating. We do the high touch thing, you know? Like, I have to greet fans and hold their hands after the concert ends. Doing that with 700 to 800 people a day can make me throw up. And their breath smells like shit. Needless to say, his fans were shook to the root. Soon after the post got posted on YouTube, lots of people, including Hwa-young's fans of course, flocked into the comment section to express their irritation. Though there goes a saying, time will erase everything, his leaked video trashing fans still had new people coming in until recently. Besides comments saying that they felt bad for Boys24's fans, especially those who had Hwa-young as a bias, netizens were also glad that he was cancelled so no one had to suffer from his malicious words, and he himself also wouldn't have to suffer from the bad breath. Right after the recording went viral online, CJ Entertainment immediately released a preliminary statement apologizing to fans, and said that though they had given him multiple chances to redeem himself, he failed everyone again and again. And as what is supposed to be will be, on February 13th, 2017, the company released an official statement saying that Hwa-young will be kicked out of the group to not let the image of Boys24 be tarnished. Number 2. Yongguk. Coincidentally, just 1 year after the shaking scandal of Hwa-young got exposed, the former member of JBJ, Yongguk, was also caught up in a controversy where he blatantly treated fans as cash cows, being lazy, hanging out at adult clubs, and constantly whining about his idol career. So how can all these beefs get exposed? Well, it was first rumored that someone hacked his private Instagram account and tried to downgrade his image. Yongguk himself admitted that the account wasn't hacked, and posted an apology letter to fans. So what exactly happened that he had to write this darn long letter? Well, you'll see the reason soon. Around November of 2018, all the posts in Yongguk's private account got exposed. And besides these cute little posts like this, his wall was filled with tons of pictures that were nothing but a disappointment to his fans. After the picture where he complained about how filming was so darn hard, the next photo was where he took piles of albums. And instead of expressing appreciation for fans, he wrote delusional with a whining emoticon, implicitly telling how his fans were delusional to think that he truly loved them, and how he wasn't happy about his work. Though there was also another post about him implying he didn't want to film the second season of JBJ's show, Uniform King. Right after that picture was the one where he got excited when asking for expensive gifts from fans. However, the disappointing saga didn't end there, since besides his Instagram posts, multiple fans have claimed that they picked up gifts that they gave Yongguk from the trash. Of course, only the cheap ones. Later on, people found out that his disgust attitude toward fans didn't only show in such private little events, since in the past, he even dissed other fans in his own fan sign. For example, this time, he complained how all the people he met were nagging, much like mothers-in-law. And this time, he blatantly criticized how thick the makeup of one fan was. Though he didn't say anything too much like Hwa-young, the fact that he disgraced his fans so many times has also made him bear the same fate as the former member of Boys24. After the scandal blew up online, lots of fans went to Twitter to express how disappointed and disturbing the experience was. Among them, some had already been fans since the Produce 101 era, and though they hated the cancel culture for its toxicness, they couldn't help but let Yongguk be canceled for good. You know what that means? He surely can never go back to the entertainment industry. Number 3. Youtune. Back in 2017, when Youtune was caught up in a series of scandals, netizens coincidentally dug up an old fan cam, recording him blatantly looking down on the not-so-expensive gift of a fan in front of hundreds of other people. While it may sound too rude and kinda too foolish to be true, it was actually what he did in one fan sign. After flipping back and forth to roughly assess the value of the present, his friendly smile completely turned off. And right at that moment, He literally stared at his manager and ordered him to trash the gift. In case you're not Korean fans and can't read his lip language, then, well, he was whispering "버려," which is toss it in English, and then immediately switched back to the happy, friendly mode of a few seconds ago. After that clip went viral online, netizens on Nate believe that even when some mindless fans still tried to defend him, this time nothing could be saved since the proof was right there in broad daylight. They also said Youtune was nothing but an arrogant jerk when treating fans like trash, since had it not been for their support, he could never drive his supercar around the town. As Youtune was also deep inside the hole of scandals that he dug himself, many fans have also turned their backs and told him to end his career soon, so they wouldn't have to waste any more time supporting a terrible person like him. Number 4. GOT7's Jackson. Earlier this year, a video clip of Jackson getting offensive when fans greeted him in Korean resurfaced on the internet. And needless to say, South Korean fans were not only triggered, but also kinda heartbroken, since they had always thought of Jackson as the warmest and kindest idol on earth. People were so mad that, though nearly 2 years had passed, some of the latest new comments that were posted just 3 months ago were still able to be seen under the video recording his alleged rude behavior. Okay, so the video we're talking about is this 12-second long clip that was recorded in August 2019, when Jackson went to a Fendi event in a foreign country. While he was standing outside waiting for the in-store staff to prepare the launch, one fan tried to interact with him by saying "안녕하세요," which was basically hello in English. However, instead of smiling or giving back a small nod like all the other idols, you know what he did? He stared at the fan and replied with a straight face, "I'm Chinese, okay?"
안녕하세요.
I'm Chinese. Okay.
Yes, you're not hearing it wrong. He literally put that "okay" thing at the end of his words. And you can also hear the fans awkwardly laughing as he said that. While this video used to cause quite a lot of noise when being posted 2 years ago, this time, when it was dug up again, netizens, and especially many agassis, still found it hard to accept. They believe that Jackson suddenly being offended when foreign fans greeted him in Korean was nothing but a big slap in the face of Koreans in general and domestic agassis in particular. Why a big slap? Well, it's pretty much like a sign of biting the hand that feeds you. Because for many K-netizens, Jackson rose his reputation by being a K-pop idol, by starting out in a K-pop company, and benefited from the Korean fans in the first place. People believed he didn't even show a hint of appreciation to the place that helped him succeed, and asked him to go back to China with the hashtag Jackson Wong Go Back to China. A lot of people said that though they understood Jackson's patriotism, they couldn't stand how he was in fact a Hong Kongese and said that okay thing with a big attitude. Others also found it ridiculous since, at the end of the day, it was just a warm little greeting in Korean, and there was no discrimination intention, so he didn't need to be so extreme like that. So which case hurt you the most? Anyway, I hope your bias is not on this list. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to BeBoss TV for more interesting content. Thank you for watching.